Hello everybody and welcome back to Colony Survival, where today I'm going to attempt to clear out some more space to this side of the colony, and I'm also going to try and work out why they're not able to make like anvils and stuff properly. I think it was a copper problem, wasn't it? So what I want is them to be making at least one anvil and at least one finery forge at all times. Most things are set to 1. The anvil is not at the moment, so I'll set that to 1. And the finery forge, who makes that? The gunsmith's shop. Max tablet. Splitting stumps. Might be the metalsmith. That's a finery forge. It might be made on the anvil, possibly. Have a look. Do you make finery forges, iron blocks? Yes, you do. And you should always be making 1, apparently. And there apparently is 1 in stock right now. So with the finery forge, we shouldn't be having a problem. Yeah, there is 1 in stock right now. So really, it was just a case of making anvils. Because once they've got 1 finery forge and 1 anvil and 1 gun and 1 linen bag, they'll put 1 of each in. And then they'll put 1 of each in and they'll put 1 of each in. So I can leave them to it now, basically. And I can go set up some dig sites. Now, the first thing I'm going to want to do here is I'm going to want to manually clear all the trees out. That will be what I will do to help them with this project. And then I will set out a digging area. And I'm going to need to leave them a way to get out and in. And I'm going to have to take that away every night. Otherwise we're going to have problems. So kind of the nice thing about there we go. The nice thing about the whole thing with digging away the soil and everything like that. Well, I do believe I need to do it in layers. But the nice thing is I can put someone on that job and they don't really move. They just sort of stand there and the soil just goes away. So I'm going to just try and make as big an area as I can. And just tell them to flatten it out. What did I say? I think I do need to get the trees away first. Okay. And it is getting into night time as well. Typical. It's always night time around here. My goodness me. Okay. So how many of these are still in my area? They're not really, so wonderful. So what I now need to do, oh no, there's a tree in the sky. Hate that so much. Anyone else hate trees in the sky? I don't even see where the wood is that's causing that either. It's very irritating. Get up a couple of blocks. I'll be able to get rid of some more of that. That shouldn't have stayed there, I don't think, because there was no wood in it. But never mind. Can't have it all. So I'm trying to think what level I want this to be at, and honestly, I probably would just go with the same level as everything else. We'll just get everything leveled out at this point, I think, because I don't see why not. I don't see why we need to have everything all on tiers and everything like that like we have been, because we've now got dudes to sort that out for us. So let's have a look. Where do I want to start? Probably want to start probably honestly just going to do this to start them off. I'll just get rid of this little bit here. And then I will make them do the big bit below. Now, I believe once I get the special dig areas, I might be able to do a little bit more of an interesting thing here. But at the moment, it will probably just be a case of like mining out this this area. Oh, you know, it's weird. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's just really dark, and then the soil's really dark, so it's like making it look like it's a circle, but it is a square. It's fine. I should probably get in, or the zombies will be after my brains. And you do not want zombies after your brains. Oh, man, it's really dark around here. Can't see a thing. Somebody's texting me or something, not sure. I think I maybe intended to put like those little lights in around the place, but never quite managed it. Okay, so one of the things I really wanted to do tonight was to make my mind look a bit better. I would also really enjoy playing around with a matchlock gun. Take some of their ammo away. Apparently have 3, but never mind. So let's try shooting one of these things. Let's get out here and actually like shoot one of these guys. Ah! Gunpowder? I need gunpowder bags? Oh no. You need 2 whole things for this. I don't really want to take all their stuff. Can we just have a bit of it? Apparently not. Oh well, I'll just give it a go, and then they can have their gunpowder bags back. I need a chonky zombie. You're a chonky zombie. Come here, turn around. That amused me greatly, and I probably should really give them their gunpowder back. I just wanted to go, you know. Just wanted to try it out. But they're not going to have many shots if they need gunpowder pouches, so I probably need to equal them. I was struggling a bit for them before, so I lowered them, I think. But I think they do need to be equal. Yeah, they need to be equal to the number of bullets. So we need 75 at least. God, just type 75 then. Yeah, see? There we go. How are we doing for anvils? Did we make any anvils? Are we making any progress with this whole thing? No. And no. But I can make one myself, apparently. Might do that to help them out, you never know. But they have to make the finery forges for me. I might actually raise the number of finery forges being made to 3. And then stop them. Yeah. 3 finery forges. Lovely. Everything else is on a green there, so they should make them pretty much straight away as soon as they wake up in the morning. And the other thing that I really wanted to do, they are using a lot of gun stuff here. Like, they have a huge range though. If I put them up on like one on top of each house, their range would last for ages. But the problem is, the range isn't really my problem, because they just run here anyway. My problem is just making sure I have enough of each type of ammo and enough of each type of slinger and enough of everything. But I think it's working well what I've got here. Having slingers just to sort of weed out the smaller ones, the weaker zombies around the edge. So those 2 slingers just take out the weaker zombies, and then any that get past go past this one, and then the crossbowmen take out the stronger ones as they come up here, and then any that do get past again go down there. And then if they still get past, they have to go past the crossbowmen again, and then if they still get past, then we'll shoot them. So hopefully we'll be good there. Alright, I want to work on... Oh, yeah. Let's put down some more beds. I know, I feel so sad about these beds. I'm going to definitely like work on that. Still no copper nails. Gosh. The copper is still a little bit low. But it should allow me to make a couple of beds. I just want a couple of beds. Just so I can have a couple of diggers. Oh no, I'm stuck. Ah, oops. Okay. So, I'm going to put them in a dig area, and I'm going to need a crate for that. I always need a crate for the dig area. And of course, the crates need, like, copper nails. Oh, this is so bad. When you run out of copper nails, you know it, don't you? So I want to put a crate down. And have a couple of dudes. And they're going to be digging this down. So what I want is to know where that will start. So we're in this corner where I've dug down there. That's fine. So I would like to go into the construction area. And I would like to go to a digger area. Now, we put in a digger area, right? Oh, no. Hang on. But I don't know, like, I can see how to make a digger area. But I don't think I can, like, lower it at all unless there is a command that I do not know about. Oh yes, I can increase it. What size is the maximum for me at the moment? Do I want to dig? I want to dig down. I don't think I can dig that much. Hang on. I'm going to just come out of here and I want to go into this and I want to know what I can dig. So, 100,000. Digger limit 1, which I've already got, is 25,000. Oh, right, so I can actually dig a huge area with this. Wow. I can dig this all the way down. And that is still, like, pretty good. Okay. That is your job then. Right, so what I need to do is to put in a way through for my dudes. And I also need to put in a construction job for them. Or 2, because I'm going to have 2 of them. Colony. Recruit. 2 colonists. 2 colonists, so they should be unemployed now. And then I need to go here. Give them a construction job. Boom. Boom. And then they can have a crate. A crate each would be better, but I don't really have a crate each. Actually, make one. There we are. So should now hopefully have 2 construction workers on their way, ready to do this. And then at night I'm going to have to take this away. So I'm going to have to babysit it just a tiny bit. Just a smidge. But they're going to do all of that for me rather than me having to do it, which is going to be really nice. And then I'll probably get them to, once they've dug this bit down, we'll go over here. And we will dig this bit at the back down. But what I might do with the bit at the back is I might leave that tiered to about this level. Because as we go up the hill, I don't want to have to dig the entire hill away. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I think it might look nice actually having sort of tiers going up the hill a little bit, but they are going to have to be flattened. So, yeah, that's my idea there. So, let's see what's happening here. They are doing their job. They're there and they're working on it. And they're taking away... Why are you taking away bits of wall? I don't entirely understand what you were doing there. Oh, you know what I bet they're doing? I wonder if they're starting from the back and they're going all the way down into the stone layer. Oh yes, look! So one thing I may need to do is if this does end up like an absolute ton of stone, I may need to replace with a little bit of soil. But yeah, they're totes working on it. So they'll do a little bit of this every day until they're finished. If I want to, I can do some of the stuff myself. Or I can just let them finish it off. Depends on how I feel and how quickly I want things done, really. If I wanted more done, then I could just add to it. But I'm not sure right now. I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do. Oh gosh. What happened there? Was I in the middle of sorting this out, or? I may well have been, actually. I don't remember exactly some of the things I was doing. So I might have been like in the middle of making this into a nice area, nice flat area, and didn't quite finish. Oh yeah, and I think I was in the middle also. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was also in the middle of taking away some of these, wasn't I? Because if you have a look, you'll notice that all of these areas with the beehives are not actually beehive areas yet. Well, at the moment, sorry. So at the moment, this is probably why I had trouble with the feathers. Although I seem to be doing okay now, but I've still got like probably another 2 chicken areas to put in here. And probably at least 1 more beehive and chicken area back there. So. I want to take these away, don't I? And I think I was going to, if I remember rightly, I think my plan was... Oh no, monsters are killing my guards. Where? Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get off. I need to sort the issue out though. The issue was they're all coming in here and they're not going to be allowed to. Get off me. I hate you. And get off me. And you get off me. And now I have 14 colonists that I need to replace. Oh dear. Well, good job. I have lots and lots and lots of... Oh, where are you all? There's 2. Where have the others gone? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. So I'll just recruit 2 more. Oh, man. What do you mean I can't recruit to fill all jobs? There we are. Needed to have remembered that. Oops. But I unfortunately needed... I do need a bridge to let them out to do their work. But then I need to not forget that at night. And I need to take it away. I was like, oh, look at all these things that I need to do with the honey and the blah, blah, blah. And it's like, ah, no, monsters. Ow. Not good. Not good at all. And that was an utter waste of a crossbow bolt. Okay, now I need to work out what I wanted to do here. Whether I think I wanted to get all of this level. Obviously, some of the jobs I'm going to want to do myself. Some of the digging and building jobs. At the moment, I don't have enough colonists to have a massive building team. That will become more viable the more stuff I'm doing, the more things I'm building. I think I have managed to sort out my empty bucket problem now, which is amazing. Boiling water is a little bit less. I might need to increase that. I'll keep an eye on it. I've got loads of flour, loads of honey, loads of ingredients of pretty much every kind. We've run out of lobsters. Got loads of cooked lobster though. People are pretty happy. Got a lot of people to keep happy at the moment. So I might need to work on the happiness a little bit. I think generally as long as it's 0 or above, you're pretty happy. Pretty good. Doing well. So, what did I want to do? I wanted to either lower this area or raise that one. There is a part of me that kind of thinks that having things on different levels is kind of cool and makes it look a little bit more different, and I like having the sort of raised areas. So I'm kind of actually thinking that I might want to... I've got loads of grass as well from where I've been doing digging and stuff. So I might want to just do some of this. And then build a lovely cookhouse over here. So basically what I wanted to do is to move the cookhouse here and to move the bees and everything next door. So I think what I'll probably be doing here is I'll probably have some kind of bedroom area as well in here. I'm going to remove this wall. And I do want to keep an eye on my colony bag research as well, because that is taking forever. It's taking longer than it really should be taking, honestly. How are we doing? Colony bag. We've done 1. Okay. I might be struggling to make enough, like, anvils or finery forges or something. So how many anvils do we have right now? Like 0. I can make the anvil, I can't make the finery forge. So why can't we make an anvil? Because we don't have enough nails and copper tools. Okay, can I make one now? I still don't have... Huh? So did all the copper tools just instantly get... I'm pretty sure I made some. It was just instantly got made into something. Maybe even an anvil. No, not an anvil. It didn't make an anvil. Stop stealing all the copper tools. My goodness me. Maybe make an anvil or 2. Some more copper nails, okay. We'll just do this manually. I don't care. Oh, now we've run out of copper tools. Quick, make the anvil. Right, so that's enough anvils now to make that science. So we're 2 out of 3 now. They seem to be making the finery forge. Yay! They were just really struggling with the copper to make the anvils. There's a lot of things they need the copper for. I've got more copper miners in there now. It should start to sort itself out, but it's going to take a little while. So, it's fine. And my throat's starting to feel sore. So this will be the last one I do today, I think. 2 recordings, back to back, 2 hours of talking. It's just starting to get to my chest and my throat a bit. So, glider. Advanced science bags and advanced colony bags. Start science. So, let's go to... Where are they made? Are they made on the workbench? I'm going to abandon this just for a second. I want to work on that because once I've sorted it out, it will have to be left for a while and I can go and do construction projects. No problem at all. Construction project. Colony bag. Not you. Or you. Scientist? Technologist, right, okay. And I'm going to need 50 of each of these, so let's just up them. So we need copper tools for the basic science bags, okay. We need bronze anvil, binary forge, matchlock gun, and a linen bag for each one of these bags. Okay, yay! Steel parts, gunpowder pouch, silver ingot, and linen bag. Okay. Well, that's quite the ask, isn't it? I'm gonna increase the anvil making to like 5 because we're gonna constantly need them, and I would like to up their priority a little bit, and we'll do the same on the finery forges. So I'd like to have 5 of them, and I would like to give them a crafting priority of prioritized. Steel parts, okay, need steel ingot. Steel ingots are being probably made in here. Being made in the finery forge. Okay, well, I think I can probably leave them to it. What might help is for me to make a bunch of iron nails and stuff. Copper nails, sorry. And copper tools. That'll just help them make the anvils quicker. And there's not a lot else I can do. They've got some steel ingots and stuff. They're making the steel parts. And it's nighttime again. So the bronze plates they're not making because they don't have enough stuff. Wrought iron. It's clearly being used. Iron swords, I have no idea what you use iron swords for. I don't seem to be able to use it to fight or make knights or anything like that. I'm pretty happy with these limits, to be honest. They can just keep on doing stuff. Quite happy with that. Right, now, I need, before too many zombies come along... Oh, you know what? I'll have been sat there with 2 unemployed colonists not doing anything all day because they didn't build them a bridge. Oh, it's the opposite problem of yesterday. Actually, mind you, no. Because we have like a way out for them. They could have just gone round. which hopefully they did. Let's see, did they make that hole any bigger? Yeah, they made the hole bigger. They totes did their job. Okay, that's how I'll leave it. They'll just go around each day. It'll take them a bit longer to get to their place of work, but that's fine by me if it means that monsters aren't just going to jump in, so. I was so dumb. Why did I think they needed a different way to get out when all the fishermen and everything can get out quite easily? Okay, so tonight's job, I think, will be to do the staircase into the mines, make that look a bit prettier. And then I think the next job after that will be, in the daytime, go and do the fishing hut roof. I want those to look a bit nicer. And then I want to put some more rooms in. But then also I want to build... So I've got so many plans, of course I do. I want to build the new cookhouse, and that's going to have some beds in it anyway, so... I think every workplace that I build should have a little bit of something in it. Now then. I think if I do that... I should still be able to get in and out. But I think that will have to be how it stays, to be honest. And you. I'm gonna start bringing the roof down. I may eventually decide I want different walls or different materials for the mine, but at the moment I'm quite happy just with this sort of very rugged looking wall. As long as I don't, like, you know, accidentally put a block right in my face. Generally helps. And hopefully they should be dealing with those zombies very nicely indeed. I'm not hearing anyone dying, so that's a good, always a good sign, right? It's interesting how I've got construction workers, like, doing things, but I've still got 2 unemployed colonists. So I wonder whether I could put more construction workers in and get that done a bit quicker. Or whether the construction workers count as unemployed. I don't think they do, though. I must have filled beds at one point when I wasn't meant to. I'm falling! No! There, it's looking a lot better down that side. I think I would like to eventually change the stairs to wooden stairs. And I think I can get a wooden quarter block made as well. I'm trying to think what I would like the bottom of this to look like. I'm sorry. What do you mean you can't get up? What do you even mean you can't get up? I don't know, I've got white quarter blocks being made. I don't know why. I don't know what that's all about. I just make that a little bit more of a uniform look to it. I mean, it's, as I say, it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. It looks like everyone else is back to work now. So let's see how we're doing with the glider. Oh, it's going to take so long. We've done 2! Hurrah! I can't believe I've got to make anvils. Yeah, I made some for them. There we go. I'll make some more. Yeah, that should help. Finery forges are going to be a little bit more difficult. But it's the colony bags that are the struggle, and it's finery forges I need for that. Let's just see how they're doing. I wish I could like put like a little fence across there and make a little porchway, but I don't think I can. We're out of steel parts. You're doing well with making the steel ingots. Then we're struggling to get them into steel parts. Okay. And I think we have like all the stuff, the iron ingots we need to make wrought iron. I feel like we're just struggling to have enough anvil makers because they're all making arrows. Okay. I'll hire some more anvil workers. Pop another one there. I only want one more. And I probably could do with another box for them to work out of as well. Another crate or two, because they seem to be sharing crates a lot in here. Actually, that's going to be a bit of a nightmare, I think. The workroom's getting a little cramped. What I might do is move, possibly, the scientists and technologists into the cookery area when I build it. Maybe even the tailors could go there as well. I don't know. We'll see. But move a few of them into a different building. So we'll slowly have this as more a sort of blacksmith building, and it can just expand and I'll build more buildings. That's the idea. Probably build another bunkhouse building, a cookhouse building. It might be slightly different shapes and stuff. We might have like a double-story one. Maybe one with like two sort of almost towers, and then a straight bit in the middle, and then just have like the caps of it have a flat roof, and then the caps of it be like a little sort of straw roof. All sorts of little ideas I got for tiny little brick houses that we can have all around the place, and they'll look so good. So I'm trying to think, we are struggling with barley on the chickens at the moment. How are we doing with terraforming over here? We are getting there slowly. They are not as fast as I would be. So this area back here, I'm kind of thinking, I know I'm not really finished on the other part. I'm terrible for changing what I'm doing, but keeps it fresh. It means I'm doing different things all the time, right? But I think I would like it to be about this big. And I would like it to go to about here. So I'm going to be really, really fast at doing this compared to my very, very slow counterparts over there. But I've only got to pull this down too. And I'm going to put a bunkhouse back here, I think. So I'll just clear the area out. So I'm probably going to need a wall of some description there. So probably something like this. In fact, probably I'd keep that in actually. Or not. Maybe we would go from here actually, because then that would join up to that wall. Yeah, let's do it like that. This is how we're going to level this area out. I'm going to go to... Yeah, that's right. So this will need to be some kind of wall or like trench or something like that, just to keep all the zombies out. If they know there's no path, they won't even try to drop down there generally. And there should be plenty of room back here to build loads of cool stuff. I don't even know where the wood is in that tree. They're built so close together. Oh yeah, that's better. And now I can't see because it's getting towards night time. Maybe I need to apologise to the builders that I was so rude to. They're trying their best to get this done as fast as they can. I shouldn't be so rude to them, should I? So yeah, we're going to go up a level here. And all the way to there. That wasn't what I meant to do. So what I'm basically looking at there is that will be my wall. I'm going to be going down to about here. And I think I'm going to have to stop doing this in just a minute. I'm thinking the night time would probably be a better time to do the walls of the mine. Whoa! Maybe in a minute was too short, clearly. So doing inside tasks at night, like the stuff for the cookhouse. Maybe I'll have a layer of fields behind, rather than having a massive great building and then another massive great building behind it. I don't like that idea too much. And don't worry, I'll get rid of that great big stripe of stone wall as well. That's pretty ugly, isn't it? So this is flattening out for my cookhouse area. It will look very nice eventually, once I actually level it all out. But yeah, like I say, I do have colonists that are doing other parts of the area, but at the moment I don't have enough building crews. And I worry that I will not be able to feed masses of building crews, although the food is getting a lot better nowadays. So I'm feeling a little bit happier about it. I think we had a bit of a bottleneck because we didn't have enough copper coming in. We weren't making enough copper buckets. And because we weren't making enough copper buckets, we weren't getting enough water in, and then they weren't making enough bread, and then there was loads and loads and loads of flour, and loads of, like, the farmers were doing a great job, and then they couldn't actually, it was sat there with no water coming into their buckets. So I'm starting to just try and learn what all the things above their heads are actually telling me. With that, I was just looking at it, and there was, like, clearly a red line across it, and I was like, oh, what's that? I'm being a bit dumb. But it was definitely, like, we don't have enough empty water buckets. I was like, oh! So once I twigged that, that's helped considerably with the food. Ran out of grass. Let's get some more. Hopefully they'll get me some more grass pretty soon from all the digging we're doing. I might replace the different coloured grass. I might do that once I build the building though, because honestly the building itself, I'm trying to think, do I go with maybe an L shape? Or would this be the one to do as like a double tower with like two upstairs? I'm kind of thinking upstairs might like start to be a cool thing. So far we've only done single story. Because what I was thinking, and we're going to need some... oh, hang on. Now we've got red bricks and dark red bricks. Bricks, dark red bricks, and red bricks. But we're using dark red bricks for building, and red bricks are more for, like, other stuff. So, the idea with the sort of the two towers thing would be, again, we want to go sort of 2 or 3 in from the outside in each direction. We don't want to have a massive issue with that. So 1, 2, 3. So about there. And I'd say maybe go about 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 in from the middle there, and just have like a nice little room Could even be like a double, nah, okay. I'm thinking, let's extend this 1, 2, 4 more. We're gonna go L shape. We're gonna go L shape. And then we can have a tiny little, remember I removed my flax fields? Not my flax fields, sorry, my other herbs that are not flax fields. I'll put tiny ones in. We'll have like tiny little mini herb garden. And yeah, I know, I have no attention span. It will all get done, it's just, it will be in the order I choose. So I have 3 projects on the go at the moment. Okay, so project number 1 is this house. My little L-shaped house. I think we'll go to about here and then start. We don't want the L to be too thin. Don't worry, I'll build a door later. And the reason I leave a 3 wide gap around everything is just so that it's a lot easier at that point to... I think the door will be about there, probably. Yeah. It makes it easier to do roofing without it looking absolutely terrible. So this one will be a 2-story. What I'll probably do, I think, is have a staircase around here. And then just have like a long thing going on. So this will kind of be the staircase. Staircase might not be all brick. Not sure yet. What do I want? Do I want the staircase going like... See, I'm going to want windows. Definitely going to want windows. Gotta think this through. Or I'm going to end up with a horrible house that doesn't look very nice. And you've got to think about the flow of the house. So you definitely want a staircase. Honestly? I think the staircase could go up like here. Okay, and then we'd maybe have a wall. And we'd have room for beds going back that way. Or it could just be kind of boring. And have just a cordoned off area around about here. Which would just be our staircase. Which might be a bit easier. But you gotta be thinking quite early on where you want staircases to be, because it does make a big difference in how you plan your house. It's the biggest thing that I find difficult with 2-story. Where to put that darn staircase. And also making it proportional. And making it the right height. And having enough bricks, apparently. So I might want to change the building material eventually, but this is just like sort of plotting in where I want things to be. So that area, I probably wouldn't have a window there. What I might do is have a window just here. Kind of in the middle. Whoop. And it might be quite a tall window. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And then a nice big tall window in between. And that should give me plenty of room for the staircase to go in. No reason not to have it that big, because... yeah. Yeah, nice big window. What are we going to do over here then? How are we going to plan this? Oh, so many plans. So then we'd be able to have a little tiny garden plot there. And a little tiny garden plot there. And they would have alkanet and wolfsbane or something in them. And then I would just have one more herb that I need to put somewhere else. But that's fine. I'll work out where the windows are going to go down the back later on, I think. I just want to get this all built today, but it's not going to happen, I know. I'm so impatient. But you kind of get the idea. So this would be the start of level 2. Honestly, I think I want wooden floors anyway, so we'll probably change that to wooden planks too. Let's see how we're doing with our science now. We still have two colony bags. I'm going to have a look at where the bottleneck is while I'm building all these beautiful, lovely buildings. I'm going to have a good look at where the bottleneck actually is with the... yeah, with the bags, because there is a bit of a problem there, clearly. Very clearly. Oh, I put that there. Do I have enough room to come up here? I think I do. And then we're probably going to have bricks along. Let me just do this. Along here. It's going to be a very tall build. This will be the tallest one I've built so far. But I think it's quite large, so I think it will still be proportionate. I hate making gigantic tall buildings when they're not big enough to be tall. You end up with like sort of towers and things going on, and it looks a bit silly, I think. Oh, so that should be brick. Ah, you're too short. That should definitely be a brick wall here. Unless I decide to like decorate interior walls rather than having them sort of brick, I'd have maybe interior walls that were made of plaster or something like that. So that's the stairway done. And as I say, the problem with having a stairway that's built into sort of the corner of a place like this, that's not going to work actually. You know why that's not going to work? Because there will not be enough room really to turn around at the top. So I think we need to build that out a little bit more. So we've got a bit of turning space at the top of here. So there we are. That might be a little bit better. Because then once we've got this top layer built, we're not going to have a ridiculous sort of bit at the top of the stairs. Might even go one further back with it. We'll have to see how I feel once the rest of it's built. But honestly, I think... whoa, about to fall off. That's probably going to be it for today. Got a half-built cookhouse, but my goodness, it's a much bigger and grander cookhouse than the previous one, huh? The sort of... I do kind of miss my little row of terraces, but these big grand structures are kind of cool too. So, you know, I'm kind of happy about them. And we're getting more and more and more, and they're getting more and more and more built up. And I'm probably eventually going to just cave in and build a massive castle. But I don't even know what material I would use for it yet. Because castles are good in the grey stone, but sometimes you don't have enough like detail blocks in this to make castles look really good. So sometimes I do feel that houses like these kind of actually end up giving a bit more character. But I'll see how I feel in a few days' time when I come back to this, because I'm just going to leave it half done, making everybody's brains itch. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. We will, I'm sure, in the next couple of episodes, if I can work out why they're not making it might be we need to mine some more iron possibly, so I might need to get a few more miners in and stuff like that. We're doing great for food right now, so I can definitely afford to hire a couple more miners, especially if we can get some nice bedrooms in here, get those beds moved into this area, probably on the upstairs. I'll probably move all of those cooking bits. They'll fit in there definitely. And in this bit here and that bit there, that will definitely be a place for all my little cooking bits to go. And then we've just got the way down into the mine and the way down into the bunkhouse there. Got all my chickens and all my bees over there. I'll probably fill those out a little bit as well. Finish some of my terraforming over there. My dudes are finishing the terraforming over there. We might do some terraforming over there too. And probably by the time we've done all that, it'll be time to go off to distant lands. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more colony survival, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.